And they took that loss to just 1 point. Those close ones hurt the most.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me, more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And the Houston Rockets starting five. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Howard. And it's Beverly in at the one spot. The drive by Green. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Pass to Howard. Dishes it to Ariza. Feeds it to Beasley. Back to Ariza. He kicks to Beasley. Can't get it to go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Howard with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night. The free throw drops for Ariza.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remained competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Now here's Curry. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. The Warriors shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
Here is Harden. And get a load of his scoring totals. Huge numbers for him. An average of just about 29 points a game. Now here's Harden. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Pass to Green. Fires for three. It's rebounded by Houston. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Now Curry, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. No good from Bogut. Ariza kicks to Beverly. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in.
Maurice Spates.
Harden the pass to Ariza. Howard setting the pick for Ariza. Beasley dishes to Ariza. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Ariza's got 6 points.
I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
Motiejunas is checked in for Dwight Howard. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, when you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchup.
Yeah, I agree with you, because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Changes here for the Warriors. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. The Rockets also changing it up. Capella's checked in. And Corey Brewer's subbed in for Trevor Ariza.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Iguodala with a screen on Terry. Barbosa kicks to Rush. And it's off from three-point range. Houston in the lead. Harden with it. Barbosa picks him up. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Curry against Harden. Curry passes to Rush. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Rush has got his first points of the game.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Modiunas a screen on Barbosa. Harden trying to get open. Andre Iguodala comes up with the rebound. .43 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Rush. Fires from the wing. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Barbosa against Harden. Capella. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Steph Curry with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Very few mistakes, partner, and they have to be pleased with the way they've executed.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressures. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Ezeli is out there with Green. And it's Livingston in at the point guard. And Thompson gets to Ezeli. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
McDaniels passes to Smith. Stolen by Thompson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the Warriors making a change here. Bogut's checked in. And Kerr is so good with the media because, Greg, he was a media member himself for so long. You know that as well as anybody. I Clark, I don't think he ever tried his hand at broadcasting, though. I can't see him doing that, could you?
Yeah, right,
No.
right. He probably just thrown on as a broadcaster and would rarely contribute anything of note. Some guys have what it takes to call games, and Steve just doesn't quite scratch me as that kind of guy.
No. Here's Beverly offline with his 3. Warriors leading by 7. Now the dish to Livingston. Here's Thompson. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Here's Golden State. Big stretch here going 10-2.
And guys, something new for the NBA is the HGH testing that's been put in place. It's something the league hasn't had too many issues with or even accusations, but better to stamp it out.
That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he had to do something. They're getting buffaloed and beat up. He couldn't let that continue. He had to call the timeout there.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Harden kicks to Capella. It's stolen by Bogut. Barnes with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Back to Barnes. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need, Kevin. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Green, the pass to Bogut. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Barnes. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Rocket 2. Curry outside.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Yeah, the D, though, just enough to bother the rhythm on that one, Clark.
Warriors leading by 11. Out to the right wing. And Rush kicks to Curry. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around. Curry's got 6 points. It's Harden with the drive to the paint. Here's Capella. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
James Harden.
Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Golden State now. They're on a 16-6 run. Rush from outside. The kick out to Spates. And here is Barbosa. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. He dishes it to Green. Tries again. The shot will not go. And the Rockets take it the other way. Harden against Barbosa. Here's Beverly. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Beverly against Barbosa. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the...
He got it! He got it!
goodness.
Wow, what a miracle